to blow smoke, but it's so fast. It shoots so fast. And I put the new feed neck on it and bought the Freak kit for it. And I got the Freak kit with all the inserts. Oh, when Jordan sent the gun, his came with the All-American backs, which are nice. I like the All-American backs, but the Freak kit is just, I really like being able to drop my paint down through these barrels and fit my paint for my gun. It does help the gun shoot a little bit better. And it looks good, obviously. But I like the performance rather than the looks. I put fresh detents in it. So it's got fresh detents. I also put fresh Virtue Eyes in it. Had it milled out. Put fresh Virtue Eyes in it. Traded his Halo with $40 for the new Empire Prophecy. Sorry, I know it's Prophecy for some reason. I was saying Proficiency the other day. I don't know why. It's the Prophecy. Probably because it's such a proficient hopper. But I like the Prophecy. I love it. It's on and off switch, not a button. All right. And I got a speed feed coming for it. My guy didn't have any, so there should be one of those here in the next couple of days. Magnet lid, and it's got the magnet cone on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's actually the magnet cone. And anyway, what I love about the Prophecy is you can switch the front nose cone to make it a bigger holding capacity or a smaller holding capacity. Right now, it holds right around 200, 220 paintballs. You can put the smaller nose cone on it, and it'll hold right around 100 to 130 paintballs, or the larger nose cone, which will hold right around 280 to 300 paintballs. And so that's really more of a style thing. If you like to have a lot of paint in your gun, that's what you want. But this is the one that I like. It's just the one that comes with, and it's perfect for me because it's just the size I prefer to play with. It also has 6 different settings for sound activation, 6 sound settings, and it has 6 speed settings. So you can actually program the gun, and right now I got it on sound activated. So every time, obviously, you would hear the trigger or anything, it would shoot itself off. I have the sound sensitivity set a little bit low, or a little bit high right now. So you can adjust that if you want, but I like it a little bit high because I don't like it just running randomly when I bump into stuff or make loud noises. So there's that. And one more feature about this gun. Turn on real quick. Here's a rip drive underneath, and it's a really solid rip drive. Not like the ones before that you just break off. This actually is a solid rip drive. And the most feature I like about this, because see how it's elongated in there, and sometimes it's hard to get if you're shooting out this way and you rip, it's sometimes hard to get your hand up there to do that. There's a rip button. Listen, this is an actual rip button. So you're shooting. Oh, for some reason there's a jam. Rip button. All right, right here on the back, right in the middle. You just rip button. All right, really nice. Okay, so that's a feature I love about this gun, and it looks really sleek. And we also put the new sleek invert mini gauge on it. It's really little. It's very sleek. I love it. All right, and just to talk about the whole package deal, I bought the Pure Energy brand new 70-4500 tank, and it's actually not as heavy as you think it would be. It looks, people are sort of like, what are you going to use a 70-4500 for? I absolutely love it because sometimes when we're playing speedball and I'll break out and I'll play the front or middle, and say we're losing a little bit, I'll draw back to the back and just start raining paint. And I know you can run through a tank super quick, and this I will never ever have to worry about running through paint. And it's light enough to where I can still move around with it. And talk about add balance to the gun with the drop. This gun is so balanced. You have no idea how balanced this gun is in my hand. It feels so good. It's just so balanced in my hand. It really is balanced, and it feels great. And it's kind of, see how it's offset forward? I can bring this thing all the way back to my chest, literally, to where I can touch it off my mask, all right? And I love it. I can just leave it there, and it's so smooth, and it feels so comfortable in your hand with a drop. A lot of people don't like drops. I'm a huge fan. All right? I like drops, but that's all about personal preference. And this shocker, it's the SFT, and I like the SFT better than the NXT. I could have got the NXT for like $50 more, but I just don't like the NXTs for some reason. I don't know why. I like them. Obviously, I like shocker better than any other gun, so if I had to play with an SFT, there's no problem. I can still play with an SFT. I just like the way, this is, when I think of paintball, this is what I think of. I think of the SFTs. And I love these guns. And this thing shoots so smooth. I want to talk about the Virtue a little bit. This is the Redefine with the new software. And when it comes on red blinking, that means your eyes are on. So it's obviously not going to fire. There's not a ball in the hopper or anything. And so anyway, you hit it twice and your eyes are off. Slow blinking, red and blue. That means your eyes are off. And I have it on ramp right now. I think my ramp activation speed is like 6 or 7 right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 right now. I can hear, I don't know if you guys can hear the ramp. turn on. But anyway, it's really easy to program. I actually left, this was it, I actually left the manual that came with it. My old board's in there. I actually left the manual that came with it down at the pro shop. Wasn't paying attention, forgot to stick it in there. Went home and just downloaded the manual right there off of the internet site, and it's in the exact same, this is the exact same copy that came with the board itself. And it's great, and it's very easy to use, it's very user friendly. Great product. Also, obviously I bought the gun used, didn't have the owner's manual, went to the Shocker website and downloaded the complete, just from the factory, this would look just like you got out of the box, Shocker manual. And it comes with everything you need to know about Shocker, from maintenance to anything you want really with the Shocker. It tells you all about it. And got some Reball. I like to test out with Reball. And another reason I bought this, I tested out the hopper down the shop. I tested out the rotor, the Pinocchio, and the Prophecy. And I'll tell you what, the Prophecy just performed better to me. It had more settings. The only downfall about it is, this doesn't even apply to me because I know what I'm doing, is the taking it apart and maintenance of the hopper. For people that are kind of novice to the game, like a beginner, they're going to have trouble taking it apart and cleaning it. But to take it apart to the full extent, you really would never have to do unless there's a malfunction with it, which I hope that won't happen. It's a very good piece of quality, it's a very good piece of equipment and built to great quality. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble talking right now. And reballs, for some reason, jam up in the rotor. Every time I try to use the reballs with the rotor, it would jam up. And with the Pinocchio, it did okay. Sometimes a few jams. Didn't have one single jam with this. Whatever I dumped in this hopper would get fed into the gun properly. And I like the looks of it. I was a Halo guy. I started with the Halo, then went to the Halo V35, then the Victory board, then the Angry Halo, and then went with the Magna, the Empire Magna. And now this is my next step. This is the evolution of those. This is it. This is me. This is the family I live in. All right, I live in the Empire family, and so this is us. Oh, and our team is going to be doing our first tournament this Saturday. Our team's called Flatline. We're the Flatline, and not the Flatline. We're just Flatline, and we'll be playing this Saturday. And I'll have some video, obviously, from the game, from the tournament, and let you guys know how everything's going. And I'll keep making more up videos because I'm thinking about getting rid of my old guns and trading them up for some new stuff. So hopefully we'll have some new videos to show you guys. And obviously I always leave this on PB Nation just in case I would get an offer that I absolutely love. It's on PB Nation. It's under Tactical Terrors. It was my old PB Nation account. I've started doing now on Flatline. But this is it right here. This is on eBay. So if you'd like to maybe trade up for it, you won't find a better gun than this, unless you're building something that you like custom for you. But to have a gun that's already built and in perfect condition, everything on this gun is brand new from a part standpoint. And the only thing you can actually tell that this gun was used at all, there's not one nick from the frame down. Right here is, you can't even see it actually unless you like right here looking up at it, is a little bit of a scratch. That's it. And you can't even really see it unless you like tilt it perfect to the right angle. Other than that, this gun is basically like a brand new gun. And after I made my first video of the making of it, Jordan sent me a PB Nation message the very next day asking if I would like to sell this gun back to him. And